Hey folks, what's going on? Scott Fisher here. Look at this little cute little beastie. 1963. Can you imagine that? That thing is older than me almost by a decade, believe it or not, even with this beard. Anyway, the Ibanez 882 is just an awesome, sweet little offset guitar. This one is rather fantastic in this original red paint. That's not a refinish. That's just the original paint that came on it. 2 pickups. We've got 3 switches here, 1 for each pickup, and then a tone switch. So you don't have a tone knob on this. Pretty bizarre, right? But it does actually work. Got some kind of cut switch in there. Pretty darn cool. Mic 1 works. And the neck pickup also works. As a matter of fact, the wiring is so weird, I don't think it actually ever turns off. There you go. I guess if you turn all 3 switches off, you get it off. 2 independent volume knobs hanging out. It's got some quirky things about it, of course, because it's 1960s Ibanez. But for instance, this fret marker is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be here. But for whatever reason, they put it here. And of course, they left it off the 3. So that's sort of fun. You know, gives you a little bit of challenge as you're racing around the neck and trying things out. I think that's a little funky about this one. The plug here has to poke out a little bit for it to sound. If I push it all the way in, it goes quiet on me. I don't know if it's a little bit longer than they were in '63 in Japan. But it sounds fantastic, so I haven't messed with it. Sorry, getting carried away. Another thing worth noting about these 882s is that they came with this very cool pickguard. It's some kind of, I don't even know what you want to call it, but it's a different kind of plastic, almost with a little metallic underneath there, and they are known to crack, so a lot of them are missing pieces. Thankfully, this one has all its pieces, and I went ahead and fortified it with some epoxy along any crack that showed up and on the backside as well. So this ought to last another, what, 60 years? Sure, why not? Another thing that makes me happy about this Ibanez 882 is that it has its original case. Now, it's ratty, it's tattered, it's having a hard time getting back together, but you can force it back together. And inside, we get some case candy, man. We get this woven strap, which is a Kingston branded strap, so that's right for the era, that whole Taisco Japan kind of thing. We also get a sweet little, I'm guessing, original cable to the guitar, which is pretty cool. And beyond that, believe it or not, this case would lock. And I've got the original locking key right here, man. So you could actually lock this case if you could ever really get it back together. But you know, with a little love, you can get that back together and it's gonna be good to go. But it's so cool to have the original 2-tone case. Anyway, this is a rockin' a little Ibanez, 0 fret up there. Gotta dig those 0 frets in that crazy wide string tree that's hanging out. So, there you go. Ibanez Model 882 from 1963, or so that's what the internet tells me.